Donald Trump and his MAGA allies are currently engaged in the political gymnastics of distancing themselves from North Carolina gubernatorial candidate Mark Robinson while refusing to explicitly condemn him. For more on this, it's time for a closer look. There are many things you can say about Donald Trump, but one thing you can't deny, he's a sensitive soul. He is a fragile flower. You really have to coax him out of his shell. He just has a delicate nature. In fact, during a rally this week, he admitted something not many people know about him. He has difficulty accepting criticism.
I don't like anybody that doesn't like me, I'll be honest. When they don't like me, I don't like them, okay? Sounds childish. When they don't like me, Lee, I don't like them. That's the way it is. Call it a personality defect.
Okay, it's a personality defect. It's amazing to watch him turn an arena full of people into an individual therapy session. That would explain the new signs at his rallies, and how does that make you feel? Can't wait to see the questions at his next town hall. Hi, Mr. Trump. My name's Dr. Ziegler. I have a two-part question. What would you do about inflation, and how would you feel about starting on 20 milligrams of Prozac? Also, it's not unusual to want people to like you. I mean, some of us even choose careers where we forego building real bonds with the people closest to us so we can sit in a room full of strangers every night hoping to entertain them. Oh, Trump and I are the same. Oh. Well, too late to change now. Everyone likes to be liked. That's not unusual. What's unusual is that it's the only thing you care about. Trump becomes enamored with the worst people in the world, from the Taliban to Vladimir Putin to Kid Rock if they flatter him, and he'll get into bitter feuds with war heroes and beloved icons if they even so much as gently criticize him. This is a man who has said both that he hates Taylor Swift and that he fell in love with Kim Jong-un, even though everyone agrees his last album was bad. And I know Trump's gonna say, but did you listen to Kim's version? I did. It's still bad. By the way, we've noticed that this isn't the first time Trump has admitted to this particular personality defect.
This is probably a personality defect, but I tend to like people that like me.
The funny thing is I got along with the tough ones much better than I got along with the weak ones. You had some real weak ones, too. I didn't get along with them as well. It's strange. Must be a personality defect.
It's probably a good thing.
The Prime Minister of Hungary, very tough man, strong man. Very, somebody that I always got along. I get along with the strong ones. I don't get along with the weak ones. Isn't that sad? That's a personality defect.
It's weird to watch him come so close to a breakthrough and then bail. I always get along with the strong, the tough guys, maybe even a little too tough, maybe a little too strong, too mean. Mean guys who are fathers, you could say. Fathers who are tough on their kids and make their kids sad. Anyway, look at this crowd tonight. Is Donald Trump becoming introspective? I didn't think it was possible, but he seems to be engaging in some actual self-reflection. I mean, did a coconut fall on his head and change his entire personality? I hate Taylor Swift. Her music is overrated. But also, when I listen to it, it reminds me of times when my heart was broken, and maybe if I'm being honest with myself, my rage at Taylor is that she's in touch with feelings that I dare not unearth. Kim Jong-un is my best friend. We have a great friendship. He's the one who gave me this coconut tree. So by Trump's own confession, he likes people who like him, and that's it. He doesn't care about policy or character or integrity. If you praise him, he'll praise you. That's why he endorsed Mark Robinson, the scandal-plagued Republican candidate for governor in North Carolina.
I want to thank a very good man, and he's in there fighting. He's fighting, and we know he's a fighter. The next governor of North Carolina, Mark Robinson.
You have to cherish Mark. He's a star. You have to cherish him. Amen. It's like a fine wine, because that's what you have. You have a fine wine. He's an outstanding person. I've gotten to know him so well.
Mark Robinson, he's out there. He's fighting. He's fighting. He's a great one. He's been an unbelievable Lieutenant Governor, Mark Robinson. This is Martin Luther King on steroids, okay? Now, I told that to Mark. I said, I think you're better than Martin Luther King. I think you are Martin Luther King ×2.
He's really, truly amazing. Everyone agrees Martin Luther King is a great person, but only Trump would say, I know someone twice as good. Every night he has 2 dreams. Also, it's not 1995. We all agree steroids are bad now, right? I mean, in this hypothetical, is this roided out MLK like a strong aggro MLK or loses it when someone coughs during his speech? Hey, shut the up! Shut up! I'm Martin Luther King. I'm talking about my dreams. Trump praised Robinson even though Robinson was already known as a deranged extremist with a documented history of bigoted and disgusting comments. But now that praise has come back to haunt Trump amid Robinson's latest scandal in a state that will be crucial for the presidential election.
Tonight, the Republican nominee for governor and the crucial presidential battleground of North Carolina is vowing to stay in the race after an explosive CNN report that he made a series of racist and inflammatory online posts, including one where he called himself a, quote, black Nazi. CNN says Robinson made the comments between 2008 and 2012 on a pornographic website called Nude Africa. According to CNN, Robinson also posted comments saying slavery is not bad, adding he wished it would come back.
Robinson consistently used that same username, Mini Soldier, that he used on Nude Africa in all of his social media. You can see it here. He used it on Pinterest, Black Planet, YouTube. He even used it as his Twitter handle. His full name was also listed on Nude Africa.
All right, first of all, who uses their full name on a porn website? I don't even use my full name when I make a dinner reservation. I use Jimmy Fallon because I want a table. I'm a little tired of TGI Fridays telling me it's a busy night. It's Monday. You're not TGIM. Second, my favorite detail from this report is that Robinson used the same username on a porn website and Pinterest. We confirmed that it is indeed Mark Robinson because after he posted on Nude Africa, he pinned some very tasteful candlesticks. Although he did also post under those, these candlesticks are steel or I'm not a black Nazi. Now, the Republican Party is frantically trying to distance itself from Robinson by withdrawing endorsements and canceling events.
We are now seeing candidates and GOP organizations across the country running away from Robinson. An investigation from our team found deleted tweets, deleted photos. These are from candidates who previously appeared and posted that they were with Robinson. We are seeing canceled events. One of them is a Chicago fundraiser for the Trump Vance campaign. This is actually a list of Robinson's events that he previously had that we just saw. That was events before.
The page went completely blank.
It was it was events before our story, and then after, you could see there were just a ton of events there in early September, and now there are absolutely none listed. All of those have been canceled, or we've seen Robinson removed.
That's right. Robinson was scheduled to appear at a fundraiser for the Trump campaign, a Get Out the Vote rally, and a seminar called How to Hide Your Identity Online. And not only are Republicans canceling events and deleting photos, they're trying to pretend Trump basically never had anything to do with Robinson in the first place.
When somebody says something and I have a relationship with them, I don't own all of that. That's literally their campaign in North Carolina, is trying to make people believe that Donald Trump somehow is involved with the Robinson guy.
They're trying to pretend Trump's involved with the Robinson guy, just like my Meemaw's always trying to pretend she's involved with the Neighborhood Watch program. Well, they don't want you on patrol with you, Meemaw. Your orthopedic shoes make too much noise. Y'all haven't caught a burglar in 9 years. Yeah, Trump had nothing to do with the Robinson guy, who he cherishes. I cherish a lot of, mostly strangers. That has nothing to do with him other than taking some pictures with him, appearing on stage with him, endorsing him, giving him a key speaking slot at the Republican National Convention, and calling him Martin Luther King ×2. I'd call Lindsey Graham a liar, but he'd never tell a lie. He's like George Washington ×10. He's George Washington on crack. We gotta get to the other side of this river. My guy's over there and he won't stay past 10 minutes. A healthy, functioning political party would do some introspection about how and why they keep attracting deranged extremists and antisocial weirdos like these guys. But the GOP would rather lie and pretend they never had anything to do with Robinson in the first place. It's not just a personality defect, it's a
Personality defect ×2.
There's been a closer look. You know what it is.